HBN, Helping Hearts Broadcasting Network.
We are going to define what is debt.
Yes.
We are going to talk about why you should borrow money, the right reasons to borrow money. We're also going to talk about what you should invest your money in. We're also going to talk about what not to borrow money for. There are many people who borrow money for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
And last but not least, if time allows, we're going to talk about practical ways by which you can come out of the trap of debt. So we are going to try and cover everything if time allows, and it's going to be a very, very good show. Yes. So let us first and foremost ask ourselves, what is debt? Debt is simply money that is owed.
Money that is owed.
Yes. Yani umeenda ukakopa pesa to do something. So when you borrow money for a specific task, that is debt.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with debt per se. The problem with borrowed money is what are you using it for?
Yes.
Because unaona na unajua ya kwamba even our nation, we borrow money
mingi sana
from IMF, from World Bank, in order to fund our budget and other development projects. There's really nothing wrong with debt. Let us clarify that.
Yes.
The problem comes when you borrow money for the wrong reasons.
Na watu wengi nasikia wakisema ati mwanaume mkamilifu ni mwanaume akona deni. Sijui ilitoka wapi.
So there's nothing wrong with debt. But the challenge we have with our people is they borrow money for the wrong reasons. For example, if you borrow money to buy a phone, that is a wrong reason to borrow money. If you borrow money to buy a pair of trousers, that is the wrong reason to borrow money. Why? If you buy this phone, will this phone generate income for you? No, it won't. If anything, it will require for you to buy airtime, to buy bundles. So you're borrowing money to buy a liability. So there are liabilities and assets. And for the sake of our viewers, a liability is anything that depreciates in value. Haikuletei namna.
Hakuna kitu. You are not gaining.
So we borrow money for liabilities instead of borrowing money to buy assets. What is an asset? An income generating project. Let's say I know you are a farmer. So you can borrow money to buy a water tank so that you can irrigate your farm.
Very well.
And that farm will bring a harvest. You shall sell the crop and get money. So you are using your debt for the right reasons. So you need to be able to differentiate between an asset and a liability. An asset is anything that produces an income. You borrow money, let's say, to buy rental units that will give you rental income. You borrow money to buy a matatu or a van or a pickup to use it in the transport industry to generate income. But when you borrow money to buy a phone or to impress a girlfriend, that is the wrong reason for borrowing money.
Very true.
You know, Hosea 4:6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So in our show, I know we are going to be sharing with them knowledge to help them to understand the right reasons for debt. So we have agreed debt is not bad per se. But what are you using it for?
What is the purpose?
What is the purpose? And also going on, who are you borrowing from? Because the lender matters, isn't it? There are people today who lend you money, but the interest rate by which you repay that money is too high. These are like loan sharks. You find you're borrowing money and they are giving you like 30% interest rate, which is not sustainable. Lazima ujiulize, nikichukua hii pesa niekele kwa hii biashara, what is the rate of income, profit ndapata na indaweza kulipa hii deni na nibaki na faida. So there's no way you can borrow money with a 30% interest rate and expect that hiyo biashara ilete pesa, ulipe deni na ubaki na faida. So who you borrow from matters. So you should also have the understanding, what is your lending rate? Is it 10%, 9%? Is it 30%? Because people who lend money with very high interest rate, most of them, they don't ask much from you. Unaenda kwa app kwa phone na kwambia unataka dosa hizi 10k just give us your ID number. Unaweka ID 10k inakuja, lakini you did not read the interest rate. By the time 1 month inaisha kulipa hiyo deni, you're not paying 10,000,
Yes.
you're paying 14 or 15,000.
Yeah.
Within that is a very high interest rate.
Very
Yes?
high, yeah.
So who you borrow from matters. Don't borrow from a loan shark.
Yes.
Don't be quick to borrow from an app on your phone
Yeah.
without reading
Yeah.
the details.
Yes.
You should always make sure you're borrowing from a lender whose interest rate doesn't change and whose interest rate is
Yeah.
workable.
Yes.
Yes.
Na wale watu wenye tunaenda kuchukua loan tukafanye ile gambling ya mpira.
Thank you.
You see?
Yes.
Tunajipata tumejipeleka kwa mashinda zaidi.
Sindio. For example, the problem we have with digital lenders is this. Digital lenders, in fact, wacha nikuambia,
Yeah.
something I found out. Most of them wakikukopesha, they are hoping you will default.
Okay.
Because in defaulting, kuna other interest rates zinakuja juu. Tuseme umekopeshwa 10k, unafaa kulipa in 30 days.
Yes.
If you don't pay in 30 days, immediately 30 days expire, then the interest rate doubles or compounds.
Okay.
So most lenders online, they take advantage of people because they know jamaa nitamkopesha hata aweza lipa,
Yeah.
but hiyo interest itajaa and then I'll start to push him. By the time unalipa, you borrow 10k but you're paying like 30k.
Yes.
You need to understand not every lender has good intentions.
Yeah.
Most of them are predators.
Yeah.
Yani they prey on your ignorance.
Yes.
Or they want you to default, ndio walipe a very high interest rate.
Yeah.
So choose your lender carefully. And that's
Yes.
why unaona, let's say ukienda kwa bank or a sacco,
Yeah.
before they lend you money, the first thing they ask is this: are you able to repay? What is your source of income?
Yes.
Let us look at your pay slip.
Yeah.
Because they need to make sure that tukikopesha hizi pesa hatutakuwa na mvuruto.
Yes.
Unaona?
Yes.
But most digital lenders, they don't even care whether you have a pay slip.
They don't.
They don't care whether
They
you're
don't.
working.
They don't.
They are quick to lend you money so that hoping you will default,
Yes.
so that their interest can go high and you
Yeah.
can pay up.
Yeah.
So when you fail to pay on time, stress ndio hiyo.
Inakuja.
And then let me tell you, and I know you know this, there is nothing as worse as knowing you owe someone money that you're not able to pay.
Yeah.
It is the worst kind of stress. And today in our nation, many households are under so much financial stress
Yeah.
because many people are borrowing money just to put food on the table. Borrow money to live from day to day, but they have no way of paying that money. So what happens is this: when the loan is due and you can't pay, stress,
Yeah.
tension comes upon you, and that's where now we enter into mental effects of debt. Yes.
So unapata mtu ameanza kukua na stress, unnecessary battles in the mind.
Unnecessary battles, kwa sababu unafika mahali, let's say for example, if you borrow money from a digital lender,
Yeah.
and you do not pay on time,
Yes.
the kind of phone calls utapata, because sometimes when you borrow money, then they give your case to auctioneers. Auctioneers ni wale jamaa wamelipwa waitishe deni, and auctioneers are rough.
Yeah.
And they are very tough, and they will threaten you. Wanakuambia,
Yeah.
usipolipa tunakukujia.
Na wanakujia mali yako pia.
Si ndio? And by the way, they constantly call you and text you to put you under so much pressure.
Yes.
Because they want to try and get their money back. So can you imagine you have borrowed, let's say, 50,000 shillings, and you're a young man, you don't have a job, you're depending on your parents.
Yeah.
50,000 unatoa wapi? Haukomboka, you're not working.
Yeah.
And these messages keep coming and coming. As a young person, you find yourself, you're slipping into depression. You find yourself unatembea kwa barabara umeanza kujiongelesha. The pressure is so much,
Yeah.
that you cannot be able to function normally. And this is the challenge. A lot of people who are dealing with depression, suicide, kuna wase wanajiwanga juu ya deni.
Yeah.
And the leading cause of divorce in marriages is not even infidelity.
Yeah.
It is debt. Money in marriages is causing marriages to break.
Yeah.
Wewe uko na bibi alichukua loan haujui, ama bwana alichukua loan na bibi hajui.
Yeah.
And by the time the auctioneers are coming, your partner is like, I didn't even know you owed money.
Sure.
That breaks the trust in marriage, and that destroys marriages. But also, when it comes to depression, now unaona inafika mahali that the pressure is so much, someone starts now to go into alcohol to try and cope with the
situation,
with the pressure of it. Yes. And also there are other mental and also physical diseases that comes because of stress. So mental effects of debt are real. And the thing about debt is this, Joe. Tunaweza kuwa tumekaa hapa na wewe tunaongea, lakini kuna kadeni kana kusukuma
sana tena sana.
Mpaka 90% of your prayers ni Mungu niondolee hii deni. And sometimes debt comes with shame. Especially with men, because we don't want to open up to our friends that I'm in debt. Unataka kuoneshana wewe umeweza. You get it? So you can't really call your friend for help. So you're struggling by yourself. You don't have the money to repay, but the premiums and the interest is accumulating. Over a period of time, the pressure of that loan will start to come in form of mental illness. Yes. Ndio mbona tumesema, and this is very important, that in order to avoid the debt trap.
Yes.
Because it's very important to avoid the debt trap.
Very important.
Kwanza, if I am borrowing money, I'm borrowing them for the right reasons.
Yes.
So another mistake many people make is this: you borrow money to do a wedding.
Oh my God. Watu wa harusi, sikizeni hapa.
Don't borrow money to do a wedding.
Yes.
Acha nikwambie, tunajipeanga stress. If I have 50,000, I would rather nichukue msichana nimwambie tunaenda kwa Attorney General. Si bora harusi.
Bora tushikanishwe tukakae pamoja.
Mwende mshikanishwe. Mkishapata mali. Nani amesema mwezi fanya harusi? You see, we put so much pressure on ourselves to do something that is to impress other people. We borrow money to impress other people, which does not make any economic sense. If I have 50,000 na niko na best man na inaweza nunulia keki, and I can buy a nice suit, she can buy a nice dress, go to the AG chambers, fanya harusi, and then hapo hoteli mahali mkule
kanyama choma hivi,
and that is a valid wedding. Yes. So if you're not in a position to finance a wedding, don't borrow money for it. That is number one. Number two, don't borrow money to buy a Subaru so that you can show off your friends hata wewe umeweza.
Ati pale weekend tunasikia huku lakini deni na sound.
Ni deni. You know, kwa sababu tulikuwa tunaongea tukasema a car comes with costs. That car needs maintenance. That car needs insurance. Unaona? Every so often utabadilisha miguu
na mafuta na
so a car, unless it is a van for transport to business, it's a liability.
It is true.
Si ndio? Unaona hii simu uko nayo, as long as unaweza receive a phone call, as long as iko na app ya bank yako, you can text, you can call. What do you need an iPhone costing 200,000 na mshahara yako ni 20,000?
Haina haja.
Mbona ununue simu ulipe pole pole? For what reason?
Haina haja.
Buy a phone that can be able to meet your needs and work your way up until you can afford to buy a good phone. So the pressure ya debt inakujanga, tunajiekeleanga maisha hatujafikia.
Very true.
Jua kiwango yako. This is the level I am in right now. I'm going to be comfortable in this level and work my way towards the next level. But when you borrow money, you are living on borrowed time. You are living a fake lifestyle, which is not really yours. If you are able to live within your means, Evangelist Joe, and believe God through hard work and effort, you work your way up, you'll be able to afford those things with no debt. There is good debt, there is bad debt. Bad debt ni hii pesa unakopa to buy liabilities. Good debt is the money you borrow to invest in income generating projects. The problem with many lenders is this: they don't educate you on why you should borrow. Anataka tu ukope.
Anataka, yani hiyo ndio furaha yake.
si ndio?
Lakini unajua hata yeye anajua kuna kile anapata kutoka pale.
Si hata Biblia inasema the borrower is servant to the to the lender. So yes, you need to have this understanding. If you start off, let's say you're 24 years old, 25 years old, on campus, and you start off your life with debt. Unless something changes along the way, that shall become your mindset. You shall continually live a life of debt. And do you know, by the way, let me tell you, do you know borrowing is addictive?
Yes.
Kuna watu wako addicted to borrowing. Yani kama hana deni hasikia amefikia. It is an addiction, it is a mindset. So you need to learn how to escape the debt trap by understanding you borrow for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. And we said many people today are dealing with pressure, stress, anxiety because of loans they know they cannot be able to pay. I borrow from A to pay B, and then I borrow from C to pay A. You know there are people who live like that. Nimekopa hapa, so nitakopa hapa nilipe huyu, alafu nikope huyu ndio nilipe huyu. It is a very vicious cycle whereby the more you borrow, the more you dig a hole for yourself. So we have to come now to this point, evangelist. How do you get out of the debt trap?
Very important.
It is very important. Kwa sababu tumeambia wasikilizaji, our viewers, the effects of debt, the dangers of debt. But now we have to tell them. Someone is saying, I'm in debt now. Nifanye aje?
Sasa mimi already nimefanya hii mambo yote.
Nimefanyika.
Nimefanya harusi costly kuliko minzi zangu. Sasa nifanye nini?
Exactly. So some of the practical ways to come out of debt is this. Number one, make a list of all your debts.
Make a list of all your debts.
I owe this circle. I owe this app. I owe Mshwari. I owe sijui nani. Make a list. So in total tuseme you realize you owe 10 people and this is the amount. Number two, after you make a list, make a budget. You say, I'm able to make 10,000 a month. Out of these 10,000, I will allocate a specific amount of money to be paying off this debt slowly. It might require for you to downgrade your life a little bit. Maybe if you're in a 2-bedroom for a little while and a 1-bedroom, your 5k unalipa extra directed towards paying off your debt. It may require for you to lower your standard of living for a little while for you to pay off your debt. So make a list of your debt and then come up with a budget. And make sure in that budget you reduce your expenses. Si lazima ukule nyama kila siku. Kula ugali na sukuma. It's only for a while. Every coin you save will now go towards paying off that debt. Number three, if possible, get a secondary income, a secondary hustle. Kama umeandikwa kwa ofisi, think of how unaweza fuga kuku, rare chicken.
A side hustle.
Or maybe get in and do an online job after hours that can earn you extra income and dedicate that income to paying off that debt. Number four, the person who owes you money, mnaweza kaa chini muongee umwambie enyewe nimelemewa kulipa. Can you please give me more time ama reduce rates zile naweza kukuli? Because most lenders are reasonable. You can negotiate with them. Unakumbuka wakati wa COVID, saa zile businesses were shut down. Many banks, what did they do? They put a stop to the interest rate on the loans that people had borrowed because they understood the times. If you can negotiate with your lender and say, enyewe nimekwama, but give me more time, better rates, lower premiums. Unaona, these are the very practical ways. Number 5, avoid unnecessary wastage. For example, do you have to buy bundles to browse internet? Hiyo 50 bob, hiyo so umebuy bundles. Siwende mahali kuna wifi, ulize code ya wifi. You can avoid unnecessary wastage by not spending your money on things that don't add value.
Yes.
Unaona?
Yeah.
Acha nikwambia, ukimake budget kwa life yako Joe, you can realize that we have very many unnecessary wastages.
Yeah.
Yaani pesa zetu kuna mahali zinaingianga, ukiangalia unaona, man, I'm losing so much money. You understand, eh? Don't make unnecessary phone calls. Don't go out with your friends mwende muitishe nyama kilo 10 and you know that you need that coin to do ABCD. Avoid unnecessary purchases. This is also very important. After you do that, make sure you have financial objectives. Within 6 months, within 1 month, I want to be debt free. Make a plan. Stick to the plan. You know, most of us, we make plans, but we break those plans.
Yes.
But if you have the discipline to make a plan and stick to the plan, even if it will take 6 months or 1 year, you can come out of debt.
Yes.
Yes.
And it is possible to come out of debt.
It is possible. And by the way, when you come out of debt, you will have peace of mind. Imagine waking up knowing you don't owe anyone anything. Yani hiyo raha. Yani sina deni. Unaona? Ati hakuna, unajua kuna watu wako na deni, kuna simu inaingianga isichukui.
Yes.
Ama mnakutana na huyo mtu mahali, huwezi muangalia cause ukimwona unafikiria atanikumbusha deni. So you will have peace of mind. And you'll be able to go to bed and sleep well cause uko na amani. Debt can steal your peace. And when debt steals your peace, it starts to affect your mental health. Yes.
First of all, you list madeni zako.
List all your your debts.
Niko na deni ya sukari ya huyu, niko na deni ya nguo ya huyu, ya shamba ya hii. All the debts, list them down. And then you can be able now to make a budget.
Make a budget. And also before I forget, let me also say this.
Yes.
Unaona hizo app zote umedownload kwa simu. Huyu anakukopeshea. Delete them.
Delete them.
Delete them.
They might be the leaders of every day.
Delete those apps. Hizo apps inakwambia ati we can lend you 3k, 5k haraka ati usikwame. Hapana. Delete those apps. If you can't afford it, you don't need it.
Na siku hizi unaenda unapata mtu anakutumia message pale Facebook. Kwa message yako ya Facebook anakuambia umesikia hii promotion ya UTV. Umesikia hii promotion ya tai. Kwanza ukisikia ya tai ujue hiyo ni uongo.
We don't do that.
Umesikia hii promotion ya tai. Then wanaanza kukupatia the strategy for getting the promotion. But by the end of the day, wanataka yani hapo they are triggering you for taking debts. Now to come and buy their promotion. And then by the end of the day tunaanza kukupiga nduru tukisema we wish we knew.
And let me tell you something about people who lend money. Sasa unaenda kukopa pesa, ule mtu utapata pale ni kasana kazuri karembo sana. How may we help you? Thank you for coming to us. Skule hiyo deni utakam kuitishwa, utatumia kijamaa fulani. Sura mbaya sana. Yaani hata kuona vitisho, akuongeleshe vizuri. So you have to be careful. They will lure you to borrow. But when you don't pay, they will become vicious. They will become people yani hawana utu. Nishaisikia story kwa mtandao, a very famous gospel musician, sitamtaja, he shared his story. How he woke up one day and he owed so much, akakuta auctioneers kwa nyumba yake. Hao watu wananga huruma. Vile walitoa vitu kwa nyumba yake, they don't care. I mean, they are ruthless. Lakini he said he learned a valuable lesson. That one of the things you have to do with money, and I think this is a lesson even for us, don't spend money to impress people. Apana Joe. Use your money for your own well-being. If I have to borrow to impress you, I don't need you as my friend. I will live within my means. So if you like me for me, good. Lakini kama wewe ni beshte yangu juu niko na Mercedes Benz, wacha tuachane.
Our time has gone beyond our discussion.
Teaching, training, coaching,